Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the KMB. Oh my gosh, the sexy ninja in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and it is hot, folks. Like, that's why I stumbled there, because a little bit of sweat got into my eye. I'm like, okay. Welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. We're going to talk about AEW's Collision, July 8th, 2023. Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness on commentary. And we started off with, I just love the promo intros, man. It's so old school and fun. And then you get Saturday night, CM Punk came out, talking about how important this match is for the main event. And it was important to me, too, as a pro wrestling fan. Got Punk Joe package, 18 years since these last two battled, and the Punk Joe trilogy that's out there. It was funny, these guys wrestled 6 times, and then 18 years later, fast forward to now, these two one-on-one again. History, man. History in the making. And this show kind of just tickled all the right fancy fuzzy wuzzies of my excitement, man. And we start the show off with an okay match, but it was an Owen Hart Cup tournament, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Ricky Starks. QT Marshall causes Powerhouse Hobbs to lose the match. Ricky Starks for the win, so he will face the winner tonight of Punk and Joe. We all know who that is, but still, like, the whole QT thing, I'm glad Hobbs is like, fuck off to them. And I want Powerhouse Hobbs to be Powerhouse Hobbs. He doesn't need QTV, he doesn't need Johnny TV, he doesn't need Body TV, Waddy TV, Lottie TV. Any TV, he doesn't need it. Because, I think it's just weighing him down to do his own thing and break out. Miro package, who cares? Tony's with Willow Nightingale. I'm sorry. I tried, I really try with Miro. And I just can't connect with the guy, man. If you're Miro fans out there, good, awesome. Support. But I just don't care. Tony's with Will Nightingale. She got hurt. She lost her championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But she's going to face Athena next week on Rampage. And then all this Owen Hart stuff comes to a close on Collision next week. So a lot of stuff coming up. But Athena and Willow, their chemistry with each other is fantastic. I mean, fantastic. And I'm like, I cannot wait to see these two battle again. And Will's like, I'm looking at that pretty little championship that's on your shoulder. And I'm like, ooh, girl, you go, girl. Julia Hart versus Bambi Hall. Julia Hart for the win. Julia Hart looking good. This match was okay, too. And I like Julia Hart. And Malachi Black sends a message to Andrade about his mask. He needs his mask. I wanted to take a shot every time the word mask was said. But Malachi Black says, you are hiding behind the mask. And when you take off the mask, the power you have. Ah! And Andrade, he comes in and is like, my mask is my family's mask, my kid's mask, my great mask. It's, he's just going on about the mask. And I'm like, okay. He's very passionate about that mask. I got it. But man, right here, match of the night, tag team eliminator match, FTR versus Bullet Club Gold. Bang, bang, baby. Guns up. Oh, bang, bang, gang here, baby. Oh, God, this match was on fire. Oh, Bullet Club Gold for the win. No outside interference. No nothing. Just straight up, they got the pin, and now they are number one contenders for those AEW Tag Team Championships. And they're going to face each other next week in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh, happy days as a pro wrestling fan here, folks. I'm like, yes, what I got tonight, I can't wait to have it again in a 2 out of 3 falls, and I hope Bullet Club Gold dethrones FTR. I said it. Yes. Bang, bang, gang. Christian package with Luchasaurus, with Sean Spears. No real, whatever. But more FTR, Bullet Club Gold backstage, and they set the match for next week with Tony, and they shook on it like the men they are and what they do. Action Andretti versus Scorpio Sky. Good to see Scorpio Sky back, beating Action Andretti. Action Andretti really just, went nowhere, didn't he? After beating Chris Jericho. They keep mentioning that. They're like, and remember, he beat Chris Jericho. And remember, he beat Chris Jericho. And remember. And I think Kevin Kelly said it. He's like, yeah, but Jericho's lost and really wasn't phased by that. I was like, oh, why would you say that? Because the win clearly, he was on fire, and then nothing at all with Action Andretti. But now, the main event, Owen Hart Cup tournament, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk, 18 years in the making. I gotta say, this match was very important on so many levels. I felt like a kid again, seeing these two battle it out. I'm eating my Sammy with my chips, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and I feel like a kid watching these two battle it out. Punk got the win. Huge. He's never beaten Joe. And I got it. Like I said, all the feels were there, and what made me even more happy is when Joe went for a handshake, and then he chokes out CM Punk, and he says, "I'm better than you," and he's gonna get the chair. Then FTR comes out, and Ricky Starks comes out to look at CM Punk because they're gonna battle each other next week in the finals and everything like that. But I was like, ooh, this Joe Punk thing is not over, and I'm glad it doesn't end here. I'm glad I got the nostalgia of it. Was what really, really just took everything out of me, because my wife laughed at me. She goes, "You look like a kid." I was like, "I got my Sammy. Leave my Sammy alone." And then next week, on top of all that, Battle of the Belt 7. After Collision Show, next week's show is 3 hours. Bring it on, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it on. I give tonight a good 4 out of 5. Match of the night, though, FTR Bullet Club Gold. Samoa Joe versus CM Punk was some pro wrestling nostalgia that I needed in my life, and it was good. It was a fun match. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa, share it with the bum out at Walmart. And I hope you crack open whatever lovely beverage you like to cool down, because I'm about to do that right after this. All right, y'all. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. And just remember, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
If I could for a moment, if Joe kills me in a dream, he better wake up and apologize.